It usually happens during feeding time. You put the bowl down. Your cat walks over, sniffs the food, and then stops. They don't eat. They don't walk away. They just look up at you. It's not meowing, not angry, just staring. Many cat owners think this look means, I'm being picky. But for older cats especially, this stare often means something else. It's a silent message. And the truth is, most loving owners are unknowingly causing it with the food they choose every day. Today, we're going to gently explain why this happens, which common ingredients raise concerns, and how to make safer choices without fear, guilt, or panic. Just clarity. Let's start with why this mistake is so easy to make. Why most cat owners choose the wrong food. If you're watching this, you care about your cat. You read labels. You choose popular brands. You might even buy food labeled senior or veterinarian recommended. But here, the problem. Most cat food is designed for convenience and shelf life, not agging bodies. And cats are very good at hiding discomfort. So when digestion slowly changes, when hydration drops, when kidneys start working harder, the only signal they give is that stare. That pause before eating. That hesitation. That look at you. Let me show you what's often behind it. Magnifying glass tilted left. Ingredient 1. Meat byproducts raises long-term concerns. On the label, it sounds harmless. Chicken byproduct meal. Meat derivatives. Animal digest. These ingredients are widely used because they're affordable and shelf-stable. But research suggests that byproducts vary greatly in quality. And many owners report their senior cats becoming less interested in food containing them. Why? Because older cats digest protein differently. When the protein source is inconsistent, the stomach works harder, and appetite slowly fades. You might notice sniffing then walking away, eating half then stopping, licking gravy only. Not drama, not stubbornness, just quiet discomfort. Magnifying glass tilted left. Ingredient 2. Carrageenan, associated with digestive stress. Carrageenan is a thickener used in wet food to create that smooth, soft texture. It's common. It's legal. It's everywhere. But multiple studies have linked carrageenan to digestive inflammation in sensitive animals. And many owners report looser stools or food refusal over time. In younger cats, this might go unnoticed. In older cats, it adds up. Slower digestion, more gas, less interest in food. That stare. It's often a cat deciding if the discomfort is worth it. Pause. And most owners never connect the dots. Real life story 1. Short, gentle. Linda had a 12-year-old tabby named Milo. Every morning, Milo would sit in front of his bowl, stare at her, then slowly walk away. Linda changed brands, changed flavors, even tried warming the food. Nothing worked until she read the label. Every food she tried had the same thickener, the same byproducts. 2 weeks after switching to a simpler ingredient list, Milo started eating again. It's no miracle, just relief. Magnifying glass tilted left. Ingredient 3. Excessive plant fillers linked to lower energy. Corn, wheat, soy, pea protein. These ingredients aren't toxic, but they're not natural for obligate carnivores either. In senior cats, high plant content is associated with faster fullness, lower protein absorption, reduced energy. So your cat feels full but not nourished. That stare. It's confusion. Their body wants something different, but the bowl keeps offering the same thing. Mini reveal. Pause. There's one ingredient that's even more common, and even harder on agging cats. But before we get there, let me show you something most owners miss. Label reading tip: retention reset. If the first 3 ingredients are not animal-based, the food is doing more filling than feeding. Simple rule. Big difference. Real life story too. James noticed his 14-year-old cat, Luna, stopped finishing meals. She wasn't sick, just slower. He thought it was age. But when he switched from a plant-heavy dry food to a simple meat-first wet food, Luna stopped staring at him and started eating again. Pause. Now let me tell you about the ingredient most people feed every day, without realizing it's the hardest on older cats. If your cat stares at you before eating, this part matters, because the ingredient we're about to talk about is one most loving owners never question. And yet, research suggests it's linked to the biggest long-term issues in agging cats. Let's look at it gently and clearly. Magnifying glass tilted left. Ingredient 4, excessive ash and mineral load. Ash sounds scary, but it's not fire. It's the mineral residue left after processing food. And too much of it is associated with kidney strain, increased thirst, stronger urine, food avoidance. Senior cats already struggle with hydration. When food adds extra mineral load, their body has to work harder every single day. That stare, it's hesitation, because their body remembers what happens next. Droplet long-term effects explained simply. Let's keep this calm and clear. When food contains too many fillers, thickeners, and minerals, kidneys filter more, digestion slows, hydration drops, energy fades, appetite becomes selective. Not overnight, over months. That's why the change feels sudden. But the cause has been slow. How to read cat food labels correctly, simple method. Pause the video next time you shop. Look for this. Heavy check mark. First ingredient, named animal: chicken, turkey, rabbit, salmon. Heavy check mark. Moisture above 70% for wet food. Heavy check mark. Short ingredient list. Heavy check mark. No vague terms like meat derivatives. Heavy check mark. Minimal thickeners. If you can read the label out loud easily, it's usually a better sign. Herb safer ingredient alternatives, 3-5 options. Here, what many owners report works better for senior cats. 1 named muscle meats, chicken, turkey, rabbit. 2 low phosphorus wet food. 3 pumpkin or psyllium, small amounts for digestion. 4 bone broth moisture, no onion, no salt. 5 single protein recipes for sensitive stomachs. No perfect food exists, but gentler food does. Clapperboard visual packing moment, suggested B-roll. Cat eating slowly but comfortably. Cat resting after meals. Older cat blinking at owner. Clean label close-up. Calm feeding time. Orange heart calm, empowering conclusion. If your cat stares at you before eating, they're not judging you. They're not being difficult. They're communicating. And now you know how to listen. Small changes. Simpler ingredients. More moisture. Less stress on the body. That's how trust returns. That's how appetite comes back. And that's how feeding time becomes peaceful again. Why the stare becomes more frequent with age. As cats grow older, their bodies change quietly. Digestion slows. Water absorption drops. Kidneys work harder. Taste sensitivity fades. But cats don't complain the way we do. They don't cry out. They don't show pain. They simply stop eating the same way. And before that happens, many cats begin staring. Not because they want something different, but because they are trying to decide if the food is worth how it will make them feel later. Many owners report that this stare becomes longer with age. Longer, more intense, more frequent, especially at night, especially with dry food, especially after years of eating the same brand. This is not misbehavior. It's a decision-making moment. Your cat is checking in with you. Paw prints how food confusion affects cat trust. Feeding time is emotional for cats. It's routine. It's safety. It's comfort. When food starts causing discomfort, the routine breaks. Your cat may begin to hesitate. They may stare. They may walk away. They may come back later. Many owners describe feeling confused by this. I just fed you. You always eat this. Why are you looking at me like that? But from your cat's perspective, the bowl has become unpredictable. And unpredictability weakens trust. Not love, not attachment, just confidence in the routine. That stare is not disappointment. It's uncertainty. A simple test most owners never try. Here's something gentle you can do. For 3 days, change nothing except one thing. Add moisture, a spoon of warm water, a splash of unsalted broth, a little more hydration. Many owners report that when moisture increases, the staring decreases. Why? Because hydration helps digestion. It reduces stomach effort. It supports kidney function. It makes food feel safer again. Small change, big relief. The emotional side of senior cat feeding. Senior cats become more emotionally sensitive. Not weaker, just more aware. They notice temperature. They notice texture. They notice smell. A food they tolerated for years may suddenly feel wrong. And when that happens, they look to you. That stare is communication. It says, help me choose what feels right. When you understand that, feeding time changes. Brain what many owners wish they knew earlier. Many cat owners say the same thing after making changes. I wish I noticed the stare sooner. Not because they feel guilty, but because they finally understand what it meant. The stare was never about food alone. It was about comfort, trust, and feeling safe while eating. The final message your cat is sending you: end of video. If your cat suddenly stares at you before eating, they are not asking for a new brand. They are asking for understanding. They are telling you their body is changing. They are telling you digestion feels different. They are telling you the bowl needs to feel safe again. And the good news is this: you can help. With simpler ingredients. With more moisture. With patience. With observation. You don't need perfection. You don't need expensive food. You just need awareness. That stare is not a problem. It's a gift. It gives you time. It gives you a chance. It gives you a way to support your cat gently. And when you respond to it, something beautiful happens. Feeding time becomes calm again. Trust comes back. Your cat eats without hesitation. And the stare fades. If you want more calm, research-based cat food guidance like this channel is here to help you make every choice with confidence. Your cat is already talking to you. Now you know how to listen.